Yeah, so I just thought I'd ask, see what you guys thought.
I don't have a problem with that, but
I possibly, maybe.
this is
I'd
the only
message
night
Justin
that I
about
stay up past 9.
Oh my God, it's 17:01 and Blaylock's already gone. What the empty chair? What the heck?
1901.
19:01 is the accurate time. Welcome everyone to On the Edge of Darkness. Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for their Super Bowl win, despite how they won it. But anyways, that's not what we're here for tonight. It's February.
Yesterday was my birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday to Arlo.
Oh,
he's
birthday.
73 now.
Shut your mouth. 64.
I would have guessed 83.
I am older than all of you, so
you are the oldest one in the room. That is for certain.
Call me Grandpa.
Oh, Pappy, he can't barely roll the dice. That's why he uses digital.
Back in my day, we used to play D&D on the cave walls.
I'm a cheap bastard. I'm not buying dice.
I wasn't. I'm not saying he's old, but he was there when Gary Gygax was born. So, and Gary Gygax has already passed. So, it is what it is.
Who is that?
Gary Gygax? Oh man,
no idea.
I'm not sure we're gonna allow you to be able to continue playing. He's one of the
no
creators.
longer allowed to play.
Yeah, he's one of the creators of D&D.
Oh no! I shouldn't have said this out loud.
One of two. There's some controversy there about who actually did what, but he was out of, I believe, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, which was just north of an office I used to work out of. I've actually been to Lake Geneva. Fun fact, not for like some kind of mecca to where he was from, but I had to go through there for work
and build up a shrine to him.
I think there's something for him, but I mean, going through the satanic panic of the late 70s, early 80s, there's no shrine in Wisconsin for him.
We had to all go out there before we could start. We had to hang dressed and upside down so we could kiss the Gygax stone in order to have good luck.
The Gygax stone, maybe a homebrew item that needs to be there. Yeah. All right. Good times. Mm-hmm. And for really good times, let's go ahead and let's get a little music going. And we want to make sure that we got the music appropriate for tonight.
Oh no. You mean for death?
We have the sound of people drowning.
I would have gone more with like skin being burned off him from acid, but
and I did forget one thing here. I'll get that going. But with that, we're gonna go right off. The party exploring in the experimentation chambers of the wards came upon a strange dwarf working here after over 1,000 years, still here working. And as he dissipated, actually, he's not standing there anymore. As he dissipated into a puddle and retreated into the pool, a large creature approached them, and we're going to start with a roll for initiative.
A big green creature?
It's red.
That's red. I'm colorblind.
You're colorblind. It doesn't matter. It's probably purple.
Yeah. Sure.
$14 for Blaylock.
14. Zormir.
Whatever the creature's initiative was, +1.
Maybe. So you rolled a 3?
20 dirty.
Grayson?
17.
Dude, I'm going last.
That's a low from them. Arlo, what are you at?
12.
12. All right. Do have to.
This is how we're going to start tonight's rolls?
This is how we're going to start tonight.
Start off tonight inside of the belly of the beast.
Jonah and the slime ball.
Jonah and the Slime Ball. That's a good episode title. All right. Starting out, the creature. There's two of you there. Zoramir is odds and Blaylock is even.
Oh, gosh.
Mr. Blaylock, we'll start out the proper way. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. This was not planned.
Well, you know, he comes barging in talking inventions and incantations.
13.
See you, Blaylock.
Okay.
Your snout grows 3 more inches. Pinocchio.
Your head's so big it drags now.
Right.
Like an anteater.
Yeah.
All right. You take 44 points of psychic damage.
Holy
Jesus.
shnikes.
And become become memory drained until you finish a short or long rest.
Oh my gosh.
Is that
Or-
a condition I can look up, or did you just make it up?
You're a little quiet on us tonight. You got quiet.
Is that a condition I can look up, or did you just make it up?
No, it's part of something this creature can do. Give me a second. Or until you benefit from a greater restoration or heal spell. While memory drained, you must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from any ability checks or attack rolls.
Oh.
Wow.
Each time the target is memory drained beyond the first, the die size increases by 1, going from a d4 to a d6 and so on until it becomes a d20.
TPK. TPK.
At which point you become unconscious. And the heal spell is literally the heal spell, not like cure wounds or something like that. Its second
Which it
attack.
doesn't.
This is only the first ward, by the way.
It misses on its second attack.
Oh, goody.
Zoramir, you're up.
Oh, I'm not getting attacked. Okay. What do I see in front of me? Is it like looming over me?
Yes, it's very tall. It's probably an additional 3 to 4 feet above you, coming up out of the pool, and you see tendrils of slime kind of slapping around. You saw it kind of focus its gaze on Blaylock, and you see this blank look just permeate Blaylock's face as he's just blinking there, looking at it.
Okay, I should have asked you this before, but I can use my bonus action to coat the blade and then use it immediately, right? For Venom Strike?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to coat Venom Strike.
Okay.
So, looking up at her as this thing as it grows in front of me, I'm going to pull Venom Strike out and summon the black tar to coat it. And then, kind of carefully reaching out, slash at it.
All right.
17. Hit.
That hits.
Okay, this is going to be a lot of rolling here. So we get that. Oh, and then it has to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
All right. It succeeds.
Ooh.
How tall is this creature?
Where were you
DM.
3 minutes ago?
Here. I have dementia.
It's classified huge, so it's
Okay.
a couple feet above you.
27 points.
27 points. Okay.
Can I still move?
Yep.
I'm gonna move back as far as I can.
Okay. Okay. He does get an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh yeah.
I was like, dude.
I don't know why that one always slips my brain.
What's your AC?
17.
He misses.
Oh.
All right. Grayson, you're up.
About 5 feet.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack. Uh, 22 to hit.
That will just hit.
Right. 50. I'm gonna dump. Two Eyes of the Slayer.
Okay.
So that's 2d8. That sucks. So for a total of 20.
Okay.
And
As the
then-
whip slashes out, pieces of it splatter against the wall.
My first attack. Second attack. I'm going to use the whip again. That is a 18 to hit.
That hits.
13.
Okay.
And then that'll be my turn.
All right. Blaylock, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna disengage.
Okay. Where do you want to move?
Okay. I'm gonna move back up with parallel with Zormir, but if possible, on my way back, I want to drop the turret
Okay.
off behind Grayson.
Where did I put that thing?
So I'm just kind of I'm running past and throwing the turret down as I go.
Okay. Can't find where I put it, so let me get that back out. So you want to put it right in front of you, you said?
Actually, like as I'm going by, I would like it to be behind Grayson.
So you
So
you kind of dodge backwards. A slimy tendril lashes out at you, and you roll to the side and kind of crawl past Arlo. And as you get up to run, your feet slamming into the stone on the bottom of the floor, you reach back into your pack and kind of throw the little contraption behind you, and it lands behind Grayson.
and then pulses. That everybody gets 7 temporary hit points, including my poor broken body. That's the end of my turn.
All right, Arlo, you are up.
Alright. I'm within 5 feet, right?
Yeah, move forward one.
Alright, just one.
Okay.
I'm going to take a swing at him. I'm going to use my bonus action and put Branding Smite.
Okay.
on my blade. And 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
14 points of damage.
Okay.
And Branding Smite is 9 more points of Radiant.
Okay.
And can swing again. Ooh, yeah. 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 14. Does the Branding Smite go for both swings or just the one?
Yep.
Okay. 14 points of damage.
Yes, you know, my AC is at 23 until the end of my next turn.
Okay. So you see Arlo, he steps back into a stance, grabs a hold of his sword, and you just see a flash as he removes it from the scabbard and hear a shh. And as you do, as he does, you see the room kind of crackle red as a red lightning type energy shoots down the blade, and with a quick motion he slices at the creature, passing through it, and you see it wince and cry out in pain as two slashes back and forth, and he returns the blade to the scabbard, staring at it intently. And now it's the creature's turn. And Arlo, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Of course you do. No whammies. I am going to...
Bitch.
All right. That is an 8, but I'm going to cast... I'm going to use Indomitable.
Okay, is that
Three
required
rolls.
as a reaction?
It is just a special.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a special. And no better. 6.
That's worse.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Ooh. You
I think it's
take
time to get
47
Go ahead.
points of psychic damage,
Jesus.
and you are now memory drained. So you're going to take a D4 and reduce any ability checks or attack rolls. And then it's going to... It lifts out a tendril as it stares into you, and your mind just goes blank, and anything you were thinking of before just seems gone. And he's gonna attack. What's your AC?
18.
You dodge out of the way as it slaps against the side of your armor. Zormir, you are up.
Can I get past the turret? Actually, yeah, I can get... I'm just going to go to the right. I'm going to go down to the right of Arlo, such that I have a clear line of sight if I can move that far.
Right there?
Will my certain conical attack hit Arlo from that vantage point?
Yeah.
Can I move further so that it wouldn't hit him?
There.
Okay, that works. I'm gonna brace myself, take a deep breath, and then start spewing out acid at this creature.
Okay.
Oh, this is Dex 15 save.
Okay. It fails.
Right. It takes 13 points of damage.
All right. You see Zormir sneak beside you, Arlo, and he kind of sets his feet in position, takes a look at it, and he starts and like a spray out of your own mouth that you've seen, a stream of green and brown acid sprays out onto the creature. You hear the gel-like substance sizzle as it burns through.
And I'm going to cunningly disengage back towards that table.
Okay. Actually, you had to be right there. But you don't have any movement left.
Zormir's going to be our tank. He's like, I can take all the acid.
Yeah. I won't say that hits Arlo because I moved you too far. But yeah, you can't disengage.
Okay. Can I reach it with my dagger? Oh, I can't do that anyway. All right, that's my turn.
Yep. Grayson, you're up.
Right. 21 to hit.
All right.
I'm going to use 2 charges of the Sacred Flame.
Okay.
So that's 2d8 on top of that. $22 damage.
All right.
First hit. Second hit. It's gonna suck. 12.
That misses.
Okay.
So you see Grayson as he kind of wings the whip behind him, and it curls out. You hear the chain that you've heard many times, and as it reaches the apex, you hear it snap, and as it does, fire ignites from the handle all the way down. As he brings it forward over the top of Arlo's head, and it smashes into the creature, putting a hole into the creature, spraying its goo across the wall and the table. And Blaylock, you are up.
Oh, man. So what we're going to do is that we're going to use a bonus action to spin the dial on the staff.
Okay.
So I believe it's the blue one. What is that? The sapphire? So chill touch.
Okay.
Okay. And is that an increase? One charge is 2d8, so every additional charge is one after, right? Right. It's 1d8 cold damage per charge, right?
Yep.
Or is it 2d8 because it's past level 5?
It's all about the number of charges you use, not
Okay, so
not
not
your level.
dependent?
Nope.
Okay, cool. 3 charges at the big red blob. Individual charges?
No, just one roll.
One roll? All right,
Yep.
21.
That hits.
You guys hear me all right, or am I still coming across
A
quiet?
little quiet.
Okay. All right. It's 4, 6, and then... Yep. 15 points of damage.
All right.
Ice, frost, icy, death. Okay, and its speed is reduced by 10, which doesn't mean anything, but just in case you pull something weird out of that.
Okay. Did you
That
roll
is-
the
that is
D4
the-
to subtract that from your hit, by the way?
17. Good call.
Okay, still hits.
D4. Hold on, it's a D4. D4. That's that death chart that I have. Yeah, 17.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll try to
Arlo,
remember that
you're
next
up.
time.
So I'm going to use bonus actions Fighting Spirit. gives me advantage and gives me 10 temporary hit points. Lord knows I need them all. All I can get. Oops. And then I'm going to attack. 14.
Your D4.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's right. I got to roll a D4 on that.
D4.
Actually, I got advantage on, so it's 22 minus 4. 18.
With your D4?
Yeah, 18 to hit.
Okay. That does hit.
That would be 13 points of damage.
How do you want to do it?
I want to just start screaming, just like a warrior scream as I come down on top of its skull. Try to split it in half.
All right.
It has a skull.
Doesn't really
Yeah.
have a skull,
Which-
but yeah.
Which skull? There's many of them.
There's many, yeah. So you take the blade, and with the flash, Zormir and Grayson being right there, you just see Arlo slashes out, spins around, slashes again, and it's just a fury of blade as he moves it up and down, and with each one, pieces of the creature start flying off into the pool and splashing over the stone floor here. And you almost hear in your mind the screams as it gets smaller and smaller as he continues to slash away at this object before everything falls silent. And again, you return to the calm of the dungeon.
Well fought. Another foe down.
Where's the dwarf? Is he okay?
I think that dwarf is no longer with us.
I have to say, Arlo, you handled that quite well.
Yeah, it feels good to slice things up.
Now, very curious as to how that creature took the form of that dwarf. And he looked so real, yet it's very interesting. I'm just gonna stand over there and stare over at the pool.
Okay.
Grayson, you know a lot about creatures. Have you ever come across something like this?
I have not. But, you know, we did just fight a bunch of mimics, and this was... If they were experimenting with things down here, it wouldn't surprise me if this wasn't a hybrid of some sort. Plenty of books, plenty of failures, and obviously lots of success.
So if that's what
I
you call
agree.
success.
Obviously, it
eyes.
killed its creators, and it nearly fooled you guys.
Wait, what is this, you guys?
Well, it was I that noticed that it was attached to the dwarf.
Did you now?
Yes, and I informed you of it.
He speaks the truth. He did say that it was to look at its shoes and its feet.
You have a keen eye.
It's what's kept me alive for so long.
That creature's playing tricks on my mind. That scream, I can still hear it.
I go to the desk since I knew he was writing stuff down.
Okay.
I'll investigate what's on that desk.
You look through the things that are there, and while you see a book there, you see that the book is just covered in a slime. Nothing really was written there. It was the actions of this creature mimicking the entity he was displaying to all of you.
Huh.
I'm gonna wander down to the chest.
Okay. And looking through the book, you see several references to a word called oblox. Or oblex.
Next.
Publix.
Oh, it's a big green creature.
Green creature. With red hue.
Christmas tree.
I'm going to tear out the pages that were slime covered.
Okay.
And then put the book in my bag.
All right.
Assuming that, like, the beginning of the book actually had real shit in it.
Yeah. There's stuff about some of the experiments with creatures and things, much like the other books that you've run into.
Are these dwarf bones by
Yes.
the edge of the... Well, I think I found the real Dungar. I just kind of shuffle through the bones.
Okay, you kick them to the side and look like they've been passed for quite some time.
About 1,000 years.
Approximately.
Well, whatever this
if you were
creature
to take a
did,
guess.
whatever this creature was, it was very good at mimicking what it ate.
I'd like to go over there and are the bones all in one piece, or can I grab like the femur?
Yeah, you can grab the femur if you'd like.
All right, I'm gonna grab the femur and I'm gonna stick it in the pool.
I'm
Okay.
gonna do the same thing.
You stick it in the pool and
Okay, I'm gonna pull it out. What's it look like? I want to investigate it.
it looks like a femur covered in a goo.
Okay. I'd like to take the goo that's dripping off of the femur and stick it into a vial for later.
Do you have a vial?
Yes, of course I do. I'm an artificer.
Do you have an empty
All right.
vial?
Of course I do.
Yeah, remember he dumped it out.
Yeah. Doesn't it come in my artificer's bag of everything right here? See?
We'll say,
No, hold it
for the
up.
sake of this, that one of the healing potions that you've drank, you kept the empty bottle. But
Of course. I
keep
have.
record
Why
of
would I
the
ever
empty
give brothers
vials
that?
that you carry around.
Yes.
Else I assume you drink a healing potion and throw the vial off to the side.
Never.
Well, that would be littering.
No.
Says the murdering thief.
No, in true fashion, I'm sticking the femur in there and I'm pulling it out and I'm just sticking the vial underneath it and just letting it drip into there, and then I'm gonna cork it.
Okay. Arlo, what are
Swirl it
you
around
doing?
a little bit. check
Well,
out the viscosity.
Guys, while you look around, I really need to meditate for at least an hour. Can we just back up a little bit and let me rest?
Just sat around for an hour.
Yeah.
I'm watching you.
I think when we get back, you should go through some endurance training.
Well,
Because you little bit of combat, then you need to sit and rest for an hour. Need to work on
well,
that
the mimic
cardio.
room got hold of me. That mimic room was horrible.
It was.
So I've had 2 large battles and have not
Ooh.
said anything.
You've been nonstop talking. What are you talking about? 2 fights, and you're already asking for a second rest.
Fine, let's go. And turn around and walk down the hallway.
Okay.
How does he look? Does he look okay?
Give a perception check.
That is 25.
Arlo, without giving a number, how do you look?
I got quite a bit of batters and bruises, and I got a little bit of bleeding. It's internal bleeding.
We can see the internal bleeding. That may be external bleeding.
Yeah. And external too. Call it what you want. I know a little noggin hurt, but that's okay.
Oh, Grayson, you're being kind of hard on my new friend there. It looks. I'll kind of hold my hand up. It looks a little soft. I don't think he can take a good beating.
With him being out of range now,
Okay.
he has been talking about suicide missions and dying since we got down here. Have you guys really just fallen in love with him so much?
I mean, that's not too far off our normal beaten path.
It's difficult to think evil or malcontent from someone who fought by your side.
Have you forgotten how we met in the first place?
He still fought by our side then.
For survival?
We could have easily just taken him out if he chose not to.
We had numbers on our side.
Grayson, did you see anything of note over here on this table? I'm just gonna pass by and just
I show him
look
the
at it,
book.
noticing that it's been rifled through.
Whatever this... Well... Dungar was writing in this notebook, or this book, when he was alive. Something about an Oblex, which I'm assuming is the creature that lived in this
Oblex.
pool.
No.
I just skimmed through it. I haven't really read if they knew too much about it. I mean, obviously they didn't if they let it kill them.
Interesting. Well, let's hold on to that. Maybe there's more we can suss from it.
I put it back in the bag.
Hey, Grayson.
Looking at the table, is there anything else? What else do we see over there? We see the book, and what
You
else?
see writing utensils and various long, dried up, empty vials of unknown things that were in there.
I believe I will gather up the empty vials of unknown substances.
You gather 3 empty vials.
How convenient.
Look at that.
You should fill those up with something.
I will add that to my collection of vials that I already have as an artificer.
So you have 2 vials?
3 altogether.
Hey Grayson, come over here. I need you to stand behind me in case this chest decides to throw me into that pool.
I'll stand next to him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get down and, without touching it yet, look all around the chest, see if there's a lock on it, see if it looks like it might be trapped.
Okay. With your passive perception, you notice it doesn't have a lock on it, and looking at it, it doesn't appear to be trapped.
Oh, there's that tricky word. All right. I'm going to take my short sword and kind of with a arm over my eyes, take it out and try and pop the lid open.
All right. You thrust it in between the lid and the base and kind of twist it back and forth before flicking your wrist, and you hear and the chest opens.
Did anything happen?
Oh my god. It's horrible, Zoramir.
Don't open your eyes.
What is it? What is it?
Over there and take a look.
I'll let my arm down a little bit and take a peek.
Inside the chest, you see a small pouch that looks like it has coins in it, and you see.
I'm gonna run forward and grab it.
3.
You're covering your eyes.
You're covering your eyes right now. Yeah.
I just said I let my arm down.
Well, you got to give it a second.
Not before I look into it.
You
Jesus.
You see one large potion with a reddish liquid that looks like you identify it as a superior healing potion. You see another vial. It looks like oil. It's black and it has small silver shards in it. And then you see another one that is yellow that has black, like a black thread that swirls within it.
While I'm thinking about it, I'd like the turret to pulse while he's hanging out there by Arlo.
Arlo's down the hall. I just haven't moved him any farther.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna bring the turret back by me.
Okay.
Hey, does anybody snatch the bag before I let my arm down?
That's up to Grayson.
I'm
He's the
taking
one
an
that's there.
inventory of what's in the chest.
Alright, yeah, everybody gets 10 besides Arlo. 10 temporary hit points. A total of 10 temporary hit points.
All right. Inside the bag of coins, you find 67 gold pieces, 37 silver, and 13 copper.
13 copper.
He never gives us any gold.
Okay.
I hear rocks falling from the ceiling.
Oh,
I suggest we give the healing potion to Arlo if he is in that much need of rest. These other two, I have no idea what they are.
What were they again?
It was a black, silver, oily concoction
Oh, okay.
and a yellow concoction with black threads through it.
This dwarf, what was his name again? Why is
Dungar.
this so hard to remember? Be careful, this Dungar. These experiments down here, you don't know what may come from those vials.
Well, I will let you hold on to them since you seem to know how to handle these things a bit better.
I will.
Zoramir,
So I can
do you want a
investigate.
cut of the coin or do you want to put it in a group fund?
I could lift more than that pickpocketing somebody. Let's just throw it in the group fund.
If you would like to hand off this healing potion to Arlo, and I give Zoramir the potion.
Okay.
Take it, look at it. I guess he probably needs it more than me. Need anything else in here?
Is that another book over on the
There is
northeastern side?
various other debris in there. Yep.
Okay. I guess we can go check and see what's on that desk. Gentlemen, it's not that I don't trust easily, but again, we were not sent down here as a suicide mission.
No, we
It's
were sent
odd
down
that
here
he
to
keeps-
set me free.
It's odd that our friend over there keeps considering this to be a suicide mission. So what did his boss tell him? Is he to kill us?
send a lot more than just him to kill the three of us.
Just saying, we don't know. He's all about death right now.
Unless, could he possibly know these monsters that lay ahead of us? Does he know what we're walking into?
His boss didn't seem to know very much when it was brought up to him while we were in the room. Just be mindful.
I'll be sure to keep an eye on him.
And I start heading up that hallway.
Okay.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go pee.
Ah,
Never tinkle.
There's a pool right here.
Can't hold your milk.
Arlo, I sent you a message, but you didn't respond.
It didn't vibrate. Oh, now it is.
Basically, while this was going on, what were you doing up in that other room?
I was just sitting on my knees, just meditating,
Sure.
just thinking about what's ahead of us.
Okay, we'll say you're up on the carpet there. All right, so Grayson's heading up. Blaylock and Zormir, what are you doing?
I got nothing else in this room. I'll head up too.
Okay. Blaylock?
I'll follow behind.
Okay. As you enter into the other room, you see Arlo sitting in the middle of the carpet there.
In Draconic, I walk up
Arlo.
to him. Here, drink this.
Is it?
Just drink it. You'll feel better.
Why don't you just hold on to it? Let me
Good. I've been
help.
meditating for a little bit.
And I'll cast Cure Wounds, level 2.
Okay.
And you get 20 hit points. And the turret's still following me?
Yeah, it's
Still
there. I
hangs
just don't
out
have
for
it
an
on the
hour.
map.
Yep, no, that's fine. And then he'll pulse.
Okay.
by
everybody. And now we have 7.
So everybody change your temporary hit points to 7.
Yep, change it back to 7. Yep.
Oh. Did you say this was a supreme or superior?
It is a
It is
superior,
superior.
so it's 8d4 plus 8.
Yeah. Did you give it to him, or are you holding on to it?
I
He
took
gave it to him.
Okay.
I took it.
Just want to make sure.
Thank you, friend. I feel better. I feel like we could go do some more fighting.
Did you drink it, or are you just holding on to it?
No, I just took his cure wounds. I took the potion and put it in my pack.
All right. Where do you guys want to go?
Well, there's only one way to go, back towards the entrance. We still have 2 more hallways we need to.
All right.
Arlo, do you need any of these healing kits?
It would be wondrous if I could have one. I just need one.
Okay.
I
then
was
I'll
I was
handle
being pushed by my boss to hurry up and catch up with you, and I did not have time to secure one for this journey.
one. You need to prepare better for someone who's constantly on the front lines of every engagement you encounter. I'll
Well,
hand him a healing kit.
All right.
I apologize. I had words with my boss
No
before
need
we
to
left.
apologize. Just want you to stick around a little bit longer than your former colleagues.
Which hallway now?
As you're back in
Well-
the central chamber, you have one to the southwest and one to the southeast.
I'm gonna stand there.
Southwest is magic quarter, and the one to the south. Or no,
The
was it
Artificers.
Southwest was the magic quarter,
Correct.
and southeast was the artificer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand there with my arms stretched out. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a halfling by the toe. Going back and left between the two halls.
Well, the fake Dungar did say that the artificers were the ones creating constructs.
But the magic ones were doing it too.
He didn't say that.
He said something about the magic hall.
No.
That sounds familiar. Why wouldn't I have recalled something like that? Very interesting. Artificers.
Feeling okay there, Blaylock?
I'm struggling. Struggling right now. I just can't focus. Lead the way, friend.
I say we do magic.
I agree with Grayson. I think the Artificer Hall might be a good shot.
Sounds like a great plan. Let's do it.
I start heading that way.
All
Very
right.
fine.
You take the hall to the southeast, and as you enter into the room, you notice that it smells of oil and fire. As you look around and see scorch marks and gear strewn about the room, various tools and implements and arms and things for constructs lie about the room. Looking around, you see there are 6 doors set into the walls here. Show you what you are looking at.
Oh no. More mimics?
Okay.
Why does this look so familiar?
I know.
Now, Blaylock, this is more up your lane.
I'd like to go over to the left of the left side of the room,
Okay.
and explore some of what's on the desk and everything.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
-4.
Yep.
12.
Not -4, minus a D4. Don't cut yourself too short.
Yeah, I just assume.
Roll 4.
12.
Okay. So you look through and you can see the remains of the last artificer who works here, as the desk rests next to a forge and an anvil in the room. The desk is scattered with notes and various things that you find interesting. This is definitely your cup of tea, and looks much like what your own desk would look like if you spent your days studying constructs. And you see a book lying there, and the cover in common reads, "Constructing a Construct."
Really?
And it's a very large book.
I will take it and put it in my bag.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Just keeping my eye on these doors.
I'm gonna go to the top right one and investigate it.
All right. Give me investigation.
Um, 25.
Okay. You look at the book. You let off a light chuckle. The table chuckles. You all have a chuckle. No. You see a kind of a large book here, and several different empty vials laying across the desk. You start thumbing through the book and find it kind of interesting. And as you flip it over, you see on the cover, "Miscellaneous Mixtures" is the name of the book.
Mixtures. Well, first I'm gonna take a couple empty vials and throw them in my bag.
Okay, you have 2 empty vials.
Miscellaneous mixtures. After seeing the title, I'm gonna open it back up, a little bit more curious this time, and kind of thumb through it and see if anything catches my eye that might give me more information about the vials we picked up in the other room.
Generally, looking through the book, it describes mixing, applying, and strengthening various mixtures of fluids to make different levels of poisons and solutions that can be applied to weapons or can be consumed.
I don't see anything that resembles what we had seen earlier.
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna mutter to myself, seems like it could be useful in the future. And I'll throw it in my bag.
Okay.
Do I notice this?
No, because you're kind of...
Yeah, I figured I'm into the book. Okay.
Yeah. All right. What are the rest of you doing?
So I'm just gonna stand there and I'm just gonna have my hand on my hilt and just click, unclick out of the scabbard, click, unclick, as I'm staring at each door.
Okay.
And just go moving from door to door with my eyes.
Grayson, you just hear...
I'm gonna go to the door directly to my right and take a look at it.
Okay. You take a look at it. It's a well-made door. Looks like quite heavy of a design. Has no handle.
Is it obvious what way it opens?
Not from looking at it here.
I'm gonna take my rapier and just give it a couple taps. Light taps, not enough to move it.
You rapier, the blade bends a little bit as you push it into the door, and the door doesn't give any.
I don't awaken anything by doing that?
No.
Turn around to the group. Should we try and go through?
Maybe we should look at all the doors and see if they're similar.
Half shrug. Put my rapier back and start walking door to door.
I'm gonna take out my staff and touch it to summon Leo.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so you tap the staff and... Hey! How's things been?
Leo, what do you know of Uth Melanon?
Uth Melanon? Oh, let's see. I went there once. Yes.
We are in the Artificer's quarters now.
Oh.
Do you see anything unusual?
It's a mess. How can anyone get any work done in here?
I would be surprised to see your workbench once you were done with your experiments.
It is an image of perfect design and order.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is not. Do you see anything unusual?
I see a minotaur in a dwarven city.
Okay. 1 second. Arlo,
Yes.
this may take us some time to investigate this room if you need to rest.
That's fine.
Well, Leo, if you don't mind staying out, and if anything is worthy, please, of our attention, please feel free to shout it out.
Okie dokie!
Mm,
Just gonna pull one of the chairs up to the side of the wall and lean back, assuming we're gonna take a short rest.
Are you taking a short rest? Wait, Zormir, you said you're going door to door?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up behind him as he's going door to door.
I'll
Okay.
wave at Leo.
He waves at you, but doesn't look like his hand is open all the way from that distance.
I'll give him a thumbs up too.
You push on the doors, and they don't move. And then you move to the doors on the south, and as you push on them, the door swings open and comes back.
Interesting.
Did I see anything when it swung open?
Hallway.
Yeah, but what's at the end of the hallway?
Looks like it goes into another room.
I'm gonna keep making my way down the doors.
Okay. They all have a similar action, the south side of the room.
We have some hallways down here.
I'm more curious about these locked doors.
Go ahead, try and break one down.
No, last time I tried to break a door down, I was bitten by a werewolf.
Are the charges on the Morning Star long rest or short rest? It does not say.
I know mine's a long rest.
It's probably a long rest. Surprisingly, I didn't put that on there. Yeah, it's a long rest. I'll fix that.
I know. I know the Slayer dice are a long rest. I just wasn't sure if the width was too.
Yep. Right now, this has only been a couple minutes, so no short rest yet.
No, I know. I just.
Yep.
Are the do I see the hinges of the doors?
Oddly enough, they're kind of hard to see. It's a weird design for a door.
Is there anything on the? Is there anything like looking around the room? Do I see any kind of switches or levers or anything that could possibly be linked to the door?
Not that you can see.
I'm gonna open the middle door, reach into my bag, grab one of my little ball bearings, and chuck it down the hall.
Okay. So you kind of open the door, and with the other hand, you throw a ball bearing down the hall. It rolls down.
I'm gonna listen to hear if I hear anything stirring.
You don't hear anything.
All seem pretty empty. Who wants to come down with me?
I'll join you.
Grayson, Arlo, you staying there?
We'll shout
You
if
guys
we
were
see
looking
anything.
around. I got myself comfortable now.
We'll shout if we see anything.
Don't get too drunk there, Grayson. We might need you attentive.
Okay.
And I'll start heading down the hall.
All right, you move forward.
I'll follow suit.
All right. You push through the door. Closes behind you. And you move to the next room. Arlo, what are you doing?
I'm gonna talk with Grayson.
Okay.
While we're sitting here. So you ready for our next fight?
I'm always ready for the next fight. Unfortunately, it just seems that it's always with those two.
I see you have a really good relationship with them, especially the little one.
When you're around people that constantly try to get you killed, yeah,
So he kind of grows on you.
you can call it that.
Yes.
He has that irritating effect of a tick in those places you just can't reach. I'd like to say he means well, but, well, you've met him.
Yes, he is tenacious. He does like to put his fingers where they don't belong. And then he finds a mimic. It's never boring. It's never
the fact
boring.
that out of the three of us, he was the one put to death. There's a reason for that.
Ah. So, how long do you think you guys are going to be in town?
Until we can at least clear our names and we have business in the mountains.
I too have business out, but I am stuck in a contract, and it's becoming very apparent that my boss has other ideas that I'm not too fond of.
That is why you negotiate your own contracts. You do not let the client. When I wrote up my contract with these two, if I had let him be in charge of it, he'd pay me nothing and I would do all the heavy lifting.
Well, good for you. Good for you. I was told by my master I could trust him, that he was upstanding, and so I took it upon him as his word. It's what he said. And everything's been good for the last 5 or 6 months until nothing against you, but until I met you guys. And down here in these tunnels, Firmjaw's kind of done a 180.
Greed will do that.
Happy.
Greed will do that. Most people from the castle, if it does not suit their needs, then it does not matter.
Yeah, I'm beginning to see that. I think I was too trusting, I guess, per se. He didn't give me no reason not to trust him, and the contract was fair until he changed the terms. And so hence is why I'm here with you.
How did he change the terms of the contract without you agreeing?
Let's just put it this way. I'm ashamed. I'm a very proud person, and I'm an honorable person. What he's wanting me to do goes against everything that I stand for. So some days, you don't know, just rather a beast kill you and get it over with than to face the shame
That's
of
the
your
other
family.
thing. You are very willing to just die down here. That is not why we were brought down here. I do not plan on dying down here. I definitely do not plan on dying for these fucking assholes.
Um, I guess I would much rather face death than to dishonor, my family, my legacy, and to bring shame upon my clan. I can't do it, and it hurts. And I don't I just to me it would be an easier way out because there's no
Just
winning
give
up
me a
top.
heads up when you plan on dying so I'm nowhere near it.
I will. I don't want to take anybody with me, but maybe I can figure something out between now and then to save my family name. So I will try not to get you killed in the meantime. You've done nothing
That
wrong for
is
me to me.
much appreciated, as I've got two already trying to get me killed.
Well, trust me when I say this. I don't want you. I don't want to harm any of you three. That is, I will not put you guys in harm's way. That's why I'll stand in the front and I'll take it and let you guys flee if need be.
Take another swig.
What's taking these guys so long?
Knowing them, they've gotten themselves in some sort of trouble.
Well,
But I don't hear any screams, so.
That's what I said. I haven't heard any screaming yet. But that little
Put your pants
halfling,
back on.
he could just put some acid on him again. Which, by the way, that is very odd, to say the least.
He's very secretive with the things that he can do. We've noticed quite a bit lately that he has not informed us of. But that is neither here nor there.
He is kind of secretive. Goes with his manners and his mannerisms.
He will happily go to his own grave if he doesn't keep it up.
Well, shall we go see if they've got the beast cornered yet?
I'm perfectly fine right here for now.
All right. While you guys are having this conversation, Blaylock and Zormir, as you walk further down the hallway, get this slight smell of incense in the air. And you notice the room before you
the right door.
glows in scintillating colors of red, blue, and green. And you can't help but feel calm as you enter the room. It's very vast and large, and in the center of the room is a large pool of water in a raised pedestal. To the south is a large door.
Oh.
We got this. Okay. I'll go and investigate the table.
Okay. Which one?
There's one to the south and one to
I was
the
gonna say
west.
I only see one with the chair. Is that a thing down there? Hey,
Yep, down to the
there's a table. Okay, so
southeast.
the one to the east. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, look, a table.
What are the colored things? Are those crystals again?
There are crystals growing around the room. So, Blaylock, you said you want to go to the one to the west?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go to the southern one.
All right. Both of you, as you look at the books and scrolls scattered about the desk, you can see it looks like efforts to infuse crystals inside of constructs. You can see diagrams of constructs and drawings of crystals and different scales. Blaylock, it makes quite a bit of sense to you. Zormir, these just look like picture puzzles of some sort. That's what you see.
He's standing there, blueprints turning them upside down and around. Like my head.
They are conduits, sign of a power supply for a construct. They used these crystals to power the constructs.
These crystals have power?
If fashioned correctly.
Well, do you know how to fashion them correctly?
We can try.
Could we use those crystals instead of the batteries, right? The batteries in your staff?
That still is in question. I still have not completely fixed that particular portion of the staff.
Zormir,
It is possible.
Zormir, you also see a large runic circle behind the desk that you were at.
I'll put my right foot on the outer edge of it.
As it illuminates.
Hey, Blaylock, get a load of this.
I'll come over there. Look at
Another
his
one of
glowing
these
foot.
things.
Is there another? Take your foot off.
I'll lift my foot.
As it fades.
Interesting.
What do you make of this? I'll look around the room. Do you see anything? Any doors open? Do you see anything?
No, but I wonder if these crystals.
Should
So-
we throw some in the water?
That yielded good success the last time. Yes, let's try.
I'm gonna be by the door.
The north door, if you could.
Yes, yep.
Not the south door.
Okay. You're going up to the door you came in?
Yep. I'll just
Okay.
kind of stand there watching Blaylock.
I'm gonna
Alright.
grab the crystals on the east.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab one.
You reach in and kind of break one off, have one in your hand.
And I'm gonna throw one in the water.
Okay.
Blaylock, get back!
You see the crystal, and it just kind of pops and stutters across the surface before falling into the water, and it turns the water into a deep blue color.
Ah, just like before.
What happened?
It turned the water blue. Come, look at this.
I'll cautiously approach.
I've
Look at that.
got a couple extra files. Let me just fill one up.
Okay. You dip into the water and take out a vial of the blue liquid, and not long after you take it out, the water in both the vial and the pool returns to normal.
Whoa! How'd you do that?
This happened to us before. However, if I recall, one of these crystals is bad. But my poor memory, memory, it is playing at that creature really had an effect on me. I should really write this down next time.
Let me go back and watch episode 2.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab some of the red ones down there.
I'm gonna go grab some green.
Okay, so you go over and both of you break off a respective crystal.
Now, if you will remember, don't mix 2 of them. That did not yield results worthy of investigation. I believe it broke the pedestal.
You don't want to break this one.
No, we don't. Now throw a red one in there.
Okay. As it hits the water, it hisses, and steam rises from the water as it fades and dissolves, turning the water into a red hue.
And I'll fill up a vial with it.
Okay. You fill up a vial and take it out and hold it up, and as you hold it up, you see the vial return to normal liquid, and the water in the pool returns to its normal clear state.
So the vials, as soon as they are free from the pedestal, turn back to clear water?
Yep.
Interesting.
I'll walk up to the pedestal, kind of lean on it. I won't toss the crystal in, but I'll just slowly dip it in.
Okay. As you dip it in, you feel kind of the bubbles rise around your finger as the water becomes very effervescent, and the water turns a pale green color.
It's a fizzy lifting drink.
Take a sip.
Are you taking a drink?
Sure.
Okay. So you kind of plunge your head in and take a drink, and it tastes cool on your tongue. And as you stand there, your stomach begins to hurt.
Oh no, dang it. This is dumb.
And you're now poisoned.
Damn it.
That's right. That was the bad one. Yes, don't drink the green.
Oh, why'd you let me do that?
That's exactly the same person it happened to also.
Really?
Yes.
I'm putting shit in your mouth.
I thought it would work this time. Oh.
All right, I'm gonna take some red and then throw it into the pedestal.
All right. You throw it in, and again, it hisses and turns the water red.
Okay, I'll have a drink.
All right. It's cool and refreshing, and as you drink back, you can feel yourself become a bit more hardy as you gain a maximum of 10 temporary hit points.
Okay.
How do you how did you feel, Blaylock? How did that one do?
I'm feeling quite hardy.
What?
Yes. This is good.
I'll wobble my way over to the red ones, clutching my stomach, grab some of that, make my way back, throw it in the pool, and take a sip.
Tastes delicious to you. And you also gain the 10 temporary hit points. But you're still poisoned.
Let's try the blue.
Go for it.
I haven't heard from him in a while. Wonder what happened.
Yeah. While you guys are doing this,
Dead
back
around
to
the pool.
while you guys are doing this, back to Arlo and Grayson. It's been a bit You haven't heard
They
anything.
come back down and we're all like dead, like around the pedestal, just like.
Well,
I like how quiet it's been.
it is pretty peaceful, isn't it?
It is. Being around these two, you kind of forget what it's like to not have a headache.
Ah, Grayson. You're a jokester. You know you love them.
I'm not sure if I'd go that far. Let's go before they get themselves in too much trouble.
Yes.
Knowing Zaremir, he's probably pocketing shit he shouldn't be.
His satchel is pretty big. He's got a lot of junk in it.
I
Right.
push my way through the door.
We'll walk back down.
You pass through the door, same door that they went through, and you hear the door behind you. So you walk forward and see Zormir and Blaylock surrounding a pool of liquid.
Don't drink the green one.
They're not dead yet.
I feel like it.
What are
Why
we
would you
looking at?
drink something like that? You don't know what it is.
You should
How
try
else?
it. We've encountered this before.
How
And I'll
else are
come
you
over and
supposed
I'll throw a red one in. And then here, Arlo, try this.
What am I going to do with it?
You're going to drink the water in the pedestal.
I'll point
Why?
over
And
to-
look like him?
Blaylock and I look Zormir.
Why? So I can
What,
have
you
a...
drink?
Yeah.
I'll point to
Pay
the red
no
one.
attention to his pale facade. That is, that was a side effect from the experiment.
Red.
But now we know which is the correct.
So you're telling me that you two came in here and you've been gone for quite a bit of time, and all you've been doing is playing with crystals and water?
We have
Red good, green bad.
Yep, green bad. We were but blue. We should look at the blue.
Oh,
Well-
and the thing. Oh,
Yep.
the symbol on the ground lights up if you step on it.
Yes. If you don't wish to partake in this goodness, then there's a
What
symbol
about the
back
big
there.
door at the bottom of the room, or the other side of the room? Have you even
That's-
bothered to look at that?
I haven't tried to lockpick it yet.
Yes. Why would we do that when we can experiment with crystals? They use
said you've already
these
done that
crystals
before.
to power the constructs.
I go down to the door.
I'll
Okay.
go
I
grab a
follow.
blue crystal and bring it in and throw it in the pool.
What color did you throw in?
Blue.
Okay.
Or the ones on the east.
It skitters on the top. Grayson and Arlo, you're both going down to the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm just going to whisper to him. I see what you mean. It's noisy now.
Yes. They
Okay.
don't pay me enough.
I agree. I
What's
think
the
you'd
door
get
look
more,
like?
but yeah.
All right. You just see a large door.
No handles, no keyhole, no nothing.
I'll just kind of put my hand on it and see if I can push it.
As you push it, and then it closes back.
Obviously, these dwarves liked the self-closing door.
Yeah, that's kind of neat. Just push it, and then I'll just kind of push it a little harder and watch the door.
I follow behind.
That just means it was constructed correctly.
You just see a
Yeah,
path
we-
going
Doing
forward.
you in your blue water.
I'm gonna stick my head into the blue water. It's fine.
What are you, Zormir?
Are you guys walking through the door, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna walk through the door.
Okay.
What effect did the blue water have?
We haven't got there yet. So you push through the door, and it closes behind you with a thud, and you see yourself in a hallway that heads off to the east. Blaylock, Zoromir, you see them go through the door, and Blaylock plunges his head in, and Blaylock, you...
Take.
No. You gain the effects of a short rest minus any healing.
Oh.
So if you have any skills that reset on a short rest, go ahead and reset those.
Yep. Thank you.
And then you notice
Gotcha.
the water turns dull and lifeless.
Very refreshing.
That one was good too.
It was.
Let me try it.
I'm not dead, nor am I pale.
I'm gonna again limp over, grab a blue crystal, throw it in, and take a glug.
You drink. It tastes like cool, fresh water. But nothing significant happens.
That just tasted like water.
But it was good water. Now, about this symbol.
What about it? Didn't do anything.
What? I wonder what would happen.
Oh no, what are you planning, Blaylock?
Oh, last time we had a symbol, it opened up a compartment.
Last time we also had multiple symbols.
It's true. I was wondering if there was one hidden under these outgrowth of crystals, but that is not the case.
Perhaps there's one down the hall that Arlo and Grayson just disappeared down?
Possible. Remember, there are locked doors in the north as well.
I don't know if we should split up that much.
No. We probably should not. No. Let's follow the rest of them.
I like that plan. As we head towards the door, I'm gonna walk over the rune again.
Okay. Blaylock, as you're walking toward the door, you just hear...
Can I examine the rune? Does it look similar to the other ones?
It does look similar.
Interesting. There's got to be more, but separated amongst several rooms. Something. There is definitely some connection. Let's go before they get too far ahead of us.
Right. So as this is all going on, Arlo and Grayson, what are you doing?
Walk down the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah, just kind of try to listen to see if we hear anything.
You don't hear anything. Hallway's quiet. And heads to the north.
Keep on going.
Okay. Just as Blaylock, Zoromir, you push through the door and it closes behind you. You see that the hallway turns, but you don't see Arlo and Grayson.
They've gotten quite a bit ahead of us. Let's go.
Get ahead so quick.
We were dawdling.
Arlo and Grayson, you enter into a room that looks like it was used to assemble constructs Along the walls and the floors, you see lifeless bodies of wooden, metal, and stone in various states of disarray. You see arms and gears lying about the room, pulleys hung about the wall, and much like going into an attic full of mannequins, you just see these soulless, lifeless eyes staring at you around the room. The only semblance of order in the room is a desk and a bookshelf. The desk is full of schematics and diagrams and books. Show you what you're looking at. A large door to the east.
Oh, well.
Rest there.
Would you look at all of this?
Seems to me like it'd be a Laylock's wet dream.
Well, remember the last time he touched something and we had to fight one of these?
Yeah.
I think we better be very careful in here, or we're gonna find ourselves outnumbered very quickly.
That 4
What's that?
constructs I'm seeing, or is just 3?
They're all about the room.
Oh, okay. What are these things? Okay. The 3 on the west side.
Yeah, they're just lined up along the wall there. You can see their heads are slumped down, and they're just kind of leaned up against the wall. Some of them are missing arms. One of them's missing a leg, and it's just kind of propped there stiff against the wall.
I do a investigation. I want to walk around the room. I don't want to step on the room.
Sure. Did you want to look at the desks or bookshelves?
I'm just kind of going all around.
Okay, just generally looking around.
Yeah, and that was I rolled an investigation just in case. But
okay. You see
17
crates of various parts all around. Like I said, the books. You see a chest resting against the north wall. A workbench with a variety of tools where you can see that parts of these things were being crafted. Like I said, blueprints and things scattered around the room.
So what do you think, Grayson? Might be safe to look at some of this stuff?
Yeah, it looks like a lot of it is just notes and schematics. I personally wouldn't know what to do with any of it, but Blaylock might.
I'm gonna go over to one of the constructs and just kind of look it over.
Okay.
And the one right there next to the desk and all that. I'll just kind of glance at them and what's on the desk.
Okay. Roll an investigation.
Six.
You see books that are lying here, but they don't make a bit of sense to you.
Well, when they get here, I'm sure he'll want to start looking at everything. These constructs make me very nervous.
Yeah, at least they're not as big as the one we originally ran into.
Blaylock, Sormir, you enter the room and see Arlo and Grayson kind of looking around at various things. Blaylock, you take it all in.
My jaw drops. Oh, this is amazing. Leo, look at this.
Oh, wow. We could spend some time in here.
We could. Do you remember this from back when you visited?
Oh, they never let me in this deep.
Really? This is going to take. Do you think we should gather up some of the parts that are lying around? Maybe to help rebuild your staff. Or I guess we could call it my staff.
It's yours now.
Well, Arlo, what do you have there? Now, Leo and I will come over there and take a look.
Okay. Roll an
Just a bunch of
investigation.
stuff that I don't understand.
Roll an investigation since you weren't in the room when that happened before.
This looks worthy of note. D4.
I didn't catch how long that lasted, DM. How long does that last?
Until a long rest.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
That's a 10.
It's a 10.
Yeah, that's a 10.
You.
Oh, wait,
Drool.
can I use my my flash of genius?
You sure can.
Oh, 15.
Okay. So you're looking and see a lot of schematics and diagrams. This is completely fascinating of you as you look through all these different things. Interesting enough, as you look through and start looking at names and logs, there's one. It's treated as a name, not as an action, that keeps coming up, and it's the name Craft. C-R-A-F-T, Craft.
Robert?
No.
Interesting. This name, it has to be a name, keeps coming up. Craft. It's in common, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and I'll look at Arlo, because Zoramir and Grayson are out of range. Keep an eye out for the name Craft.
I can do that.
See.
Zoramir, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna see that Grayson's standing near. That's the chest, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna walk up to him, walking straight across the rune.
Okay. As you step on the rune, and it illuminates, and as you walk past it and it fades again, you hear as a couple of the constructs lined against the wall come to life. And pull out a weapon. And roll initiative.
Of course you would.
This time I yell across the room, Grayson!
Do I notice
You
that
don't-
those?
Yeah. Okay.
They did it.
I noticed the constructs.
You hear them.
I think this rune did something.
All right. Blaylock?
14. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Let me roll my D4.
That's right.
11.
11 gets that, or Arlo gets that D4 also. Zoramir.
18.
Okay. Grayson.
19.
And Arlo.
I get honors. 21.
With the minus D4.
Yeah, I rolled 24.
Oh.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh. Okay. Arlo, you're up.
I'm gonna go straight north and engage the one to the north.
Okay. As you walk away, something behind you takes a swipe at you. It misses. You just, as you run away, you don't even notice it. You just hear.
So focused on engaging this one, I don't even turn around.
Okay. As you approach it, it turns to you in a stance and holds its weapon up.
I'm going to swing at it. As I'm running at it, I'm going to drop to my knees and slide next to it and reach out and swing on its knees. And I just, a natural 20. 29 to hit.
Okay, that would hit.
I would hope so. That would be 16.
Okay.
And 20 to hit.
And you rolled a natural 20, so.
That was 20 to hit. Oh, you're right. Never mind. I apologize.
Triple damage, and if this was a melee attack, you can make a DC 14 strength athletics check to increase this to quadruple damage.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not. It's slashing.
That's not what I said. Roll a D12 or D20.
I'm sorry. 15.
You do quadruple damage.
Take him out with one hit.
Jeez, OP. So let's see. That's I gotta get my fingers out here. That'd be 60 points of damage.
It's not including your bonus, just your die roll damage.
Oh, it's not. Okay, so then that would be 40.
Okay. As you slide forward, producing your blade, you cut across its chest and you see gears shoot across the floor as parts of it kind of fall and drop down. And you stand up, sheathing your weapon at the same time, staring it into the eye and kind of giving it a devilish grin.
Cool. Then I'll whip it out again and swing for my second attack. And that's 25 to hit.
Okay.
Minus your D4.
Oh, it is. Oh, that's right. It is, isn't it? Well, it'd be 21 max. Minimum. So. Yep, 21 to hit.
Okay. It hits.
13 points of damage.
Okay. As you thrust your sword into it and pull it out, a little bit of oil spurts across the floor. Looks like you hurt him pretty bad.
Would hope so.
All right, Grayson, you're up.
Since I have my back turned, I'm gonna turn around and see what's going on, what I'm looking at.
Okay. So you turn around, you see one in front of Arlo, you see one across the room, and you see a strange creature near Blaylock.
A strange creature.
Or construct.
Okay.
It's right here.
Okay. I will run to the purple one in front of Arlo, within 10 feet of it.
Okay.
And pull out the whip. Okay, that is a 27 to hit.
Okay.
$14 damage. Here's the whip again. 18 to hit.
That misses.
Okay.
As your whip goes forward and it pulls its blade up, turning to you, and it slashes away at your whip, and the whip flies off to the side.
It's my turn.
Zormir, you're up.
How far am I from ready?
From the red one,
Yeah, bottom right.
20 feet. As the crow flies.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run up to him with my rapier drawn
Okay. Right.
and take a slash at him.
All right.
Ooh, that is 15 to hit.
That misses.
Whoops. Can I back up at all? Cunningly?
You are out of movement.
Okay, wish me luck.
All right.
That's my turn.
First one's turn. Turns to Arlo. Makes its first attack. Misses. Makes its second attack. Misses. Makes its third attack. And misses. And this one's going to attack Zormir. First attack. That one definitely hits. Second attack. Misses. Third attack. Misses. I just want you to know, out of all 6 of those rolls, 5 of them were 2s.
Nice.
Yeah.
Keep that one. Keep
What
that
are the
dice.
odds of that?
Yeah. So let's
Nat 20s are coming in our
Yeah,
I
yeah, we're
agree.
overdue.
so you take 12 points of piercing damage as it kind of straightens up and thrusts its rapier into you, pulling it out and stepping back into like a defensive stance.
I'm gonna uncannily dodge that one.
Okay. And there it is. Blaylock, you hear ka-ching, 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 as these spider-like appendages walk behind you. And I need 1 second. All of you, except for Zormir, to make a Constitution saving throw.
minus a d4. I don't like you. 7.
Okay, that's a failure.
5.
25, that's a success.
11.
That is a failure. Blaylock and Arlo, you hear this as this green cloud emanates from this creature and drifts through the room. Grayson, you quickly reach down and grab your shirt and put it over your face, not breathing any of it in. But Arlo and Blaylock being caught off guard, you take a deep breath and you feel your muscles restrict and tighten. You're both paralyzed for 1 minute.
1 minute?
Oh my god.
Correction.
That's 10 rounds.
I have ventilating lungs, which means I'm immune to gas.
That is true. So you breathe it in and breathe it back out into its face. And you're just like kind of smiling at it as its appendages start hitting you. Little spider-like needles lift up and just start poking at you.
Ow.
First attack. Misses. A 2, I want to say.
Wow.
Second attack. Misses. Third attack. Hits. Fourth attack. Hits.
Fourth
Fifth
attack?
Fifth attack.
Fifth attack?
Hits. So last 3 hit.
Sixth attack?
Jeez.
And you take 20 points of bludgeoning damage as they just start slamming into you from all angles. You just are battered around.
Yep.
And Blaylock, you are up.
That was what I had to do. Nope. I done wrong. Okay, and finally, I am up. And there's a giant dumb spider thing in front of me. Trapping me. Am I not? Am I trapped?
You can move diagonal around it.
Okay. How far is Arlo away from me?
15 feet.
Of course he is. Everyone's always 15 feet. Why do I even have this spell? All right. So I'm going to. I'm going to give this a go. I'm going to. What you'll see is you'll see me dumping out a vial onto the creature. Tasha's Caustic Brew. So stream of acid emanates from me in 30 feet, and it's going to take a Dex saving throw or be covered in acid.
Okay. Oops. Oh, it saves.
17.
It's 21.
The Dex saving throw 17. All right. Well, you save. Is there anything on a fail? Of course not. I'm gonna stare at it angrily at the waste of acid.
So you start you take this vial out and you start winging it back and forth. It's going out. You hear, tss, 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 but that's just hissing as it hits the floor as the acid just runs down the side of it.
You need to work on the projection.
Arlo,
That's the end of my turn.
you are paralyzed. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
$26.
All right. As you stand there, your muscles, eventually you start moving them and you can move them out and you're free from the paralysis.
Can I take my attack?
Nope. That was the end of your turn. Grayson, you're
Dang
up.
it.
Attacking the purple again. That is 17.
That misses.
Yeah.
Wow. Oof.
24 for the second one.
That hits.
Or 13.
Okay.
That's my turn.
As you take the whip out, it pops as it dodges out of the way. And you bring it back around, connecting into its arm, and part of it kind of falls down a bit as the pieces begin to splinter. Zormir, you are up.
Alright, I am going to take another swing at him right in front of me with my rapier.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. 12.
That misses. He dodges out of the way, ducks his head.
I'll be right back. I need help her with taking the dogs out real quick.
Sure, no problem.
And I'm going to cunningly disengage back 10 feet.
Okay.
So just to summarize, I'm not immune. I have advantage. I didn't realize that.
Okay, go ahead and roll again
Yep.
for the advantage.
Yep, and I'm going to take off the D4. 17.
Okay, you're good.
Okay.
All right, how far did you want to cunningly disengage?
10 feet up.
All right. That ends your turn. As it turns to attack Arlo.
2, baby, 2.
It misses with the first attack. Misses with the second attack. And misses with the third attack.
Righteous.
Just
The other one is going to move forward towards Zoramir. First attack, a 2. Second
this is going to
attack,
become the new meme.
second attack, a 2.
You have some loaded dice.
I'm about to change this dice out. And then
No,
a,
that's okay.
and then a
You would,
3.
wouldn't you?
So
No, keep using that die.
then the multi-armed creature again, you hear as a gas fills the room. And I need Blaylock, Arlo, and Grayson to all make Constitution saving throws. Grayson's not here, so I will make his. And he fails.
24.
Well, no, he would pass with his bonuses, with his add-ons. 24, okay. And
19.
all right, you all save.
I need to roll.
Nope, I got you. You saved. And Blaylock, it's going to bludgeon you again.
I'd like to cast Shield as a reaction.
Okay. All right, first attack. What's that make your AC?
22.
Okay, first attack hits. Second attack misses. Third attack misses. Fourth attack, natural 20. Fifth attack misses. So a hit, let me take the hit first. It deals 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and then nat 20.
At 20 is you're a bleeder. Make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, take 1d6 damage at the beginning of your turn for the next 1d6 rounds.
The rounds is for 5 rounds.
Constitution saving throw was for. Oh, that's
14.
it. Hold on, what does it say? Oh, yeah. That's 11. Oh, hold on. There's a D4.
It's a failure either way.
You sure? I want to tell you how low I'm. Oh, 9. 9.
So you
How
take
many rounds am I taking damage?
5.
4.
5. How much damage?
What was the damage? 1d6?
Yeah, it's 1d6.
Okay. So you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of bleeding damage as the arm batters you from one side, and then the next one comes up, dislocating your big new nose, and blood begins to run out and just pour across the floor. You're up, Blaylock.
Goody. Can I skedaddle over to the south of this stupid spider creature?
Okay, you're on the south side of it.
I am. And does that put me? Where does that put me in regards to Arlo?
To Arlo. 20 feet.
Ha! Thunderwave.
Okay.
spell. And a D4. That's awesome. Oh wait, that's a con save. I don't even roll. Yeah, you roll. 17 is the con save.
You won't believe this. I changed out dice, and it's a 2.
Beautiful.
Karma, baby.
All right, so he takes that 19 points of damage.
Okay.
And he's pushed back 10 feet.
All right.
Anything around is also dislodged.
Yeah. The desk that you're by, the crate, just splinter into pieces. Is the area shatters back, and you see the creature spinning in over in, and it lands behind Arlo. And Arlo, you just hear as its claws right itself and stand behind you.
Have fun with that one, Arlo.
Arlo, it's your turn.
Going to do a whirl attack.
You, Arlo.
Yeah. Didn't really want to die. But that's all right. I'm going to take on try and finish off this construct.
Okay.
And my little dice. 14.
That
Yeah.
misses.
Yeah, I figured much. And 23 to hit on the second one.
Okay. That hits.
And that will be for 9 points of damage.
All right. And Grayson.
30, 20. For 12 damage.
Okay.
18.
Misses. As it
Okay.
Takes
well,
its
we know
blade
the
and-
DCs. 19.
takes its blade and pins it away.
It's my turn.
You might remember these, Grayson. Zormir, you are up.
Alright, in this one-on-one duel with this thing that I can't seem to hit, I am going to take another swing at its face.
Okay.
Oh god, 17.
That misses.
Oh my gosh! Okay,
I
I
got a plus 9 to hit, so I know you got a plus 9 to hit. We're just rolling shitty.
Yeah, I just rolled an 8.
Hey,
Uh,
I too can relate to that.
We don't care about you.
yeah, no. You're supposed to roll low. I'm gonna cunningly disengage the 1 up and 2 to the left.
Okay. You back away. Creature's turn. It's going to attack Arlo.
That's 6 misses.
First attack misses.
Yeah.
Second attack, natural 1.
Yeah.
Third attack, hits.
Oh.
Okay, so feeble. You do not add your damage bonus to your next attack.
Okay. Well, here's the next attack. You take 5 points of piercing damage as it thrusts its rapier into your side. And this other one. Move up to Zoramir. First attack was a natural 20. Second attack
No, don't start this.
was
Where
a
are the
natural
twos?
was a natural 19. Third attack.
Oh, see you guys.
What's your AC?
17.
It just hits. So all three
Uh-huh.
hit. let's take care of the first one first, the natural 20.
Which one's gonna be the worst? Probably
This
that one.
is pretty bad.
Oh no! Stop.
Got off lightly, more or less. Triple damage, that's all. We hope you don't die. Literally what the card says.
At least I can have it, right?
Okay. 22 points of piercing damage.
And thank you very much.
So you used Uncanny Dodge.
Yep.
Okay. Second hit. 8 points of piercing damage. Third hit. 10 points of piercing damage. As it runs up to you and leaps into the air, thrusting down right into your chest, pulling the blade out, and then bringing it up again, slashing open your arm. And then as it comes back down, it takes off a piece of your shoulder as it stands there, moving back and forth, and you just hear the gears grinding back and forth as it stands there. And then... Okay. Arlo, because you have such good friends here. From behind you, you just hear thud, 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 thud. First attack. Misses. Second attack.
The 5-hitter, right?
Yeah. Misses. Third attack. Misses with a 2. Fourth attack. Misses. Fifth attack.
No whammies.
Hits. Oh. Ah! Everything's falling. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. So as these arms start flailing, you turn around quickly and start moving back and forth, happy that we don't do the flanking optional rule, and and eventually the arm comes around and cracks you across the jaw. You could just feel your ears ringing as its spider legs dance back and forth around you. Blaylock, it's your turn.
Right. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to cast... I thought I had Scorching Ray prepared, and I don't. Curse you, Scorching Ray. You know what? I'm going to hit Arlo with haste.
Okay.
How's Arlo look, by the way? Can I get a good good look at him?
Well, he's got his back kind of turned to you.
Yeah.
Give me a perception roll with disadvantage. Minus your D4.
And D4. Oh, that's in that one. So. Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't get any lower than that.
It's like negative.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah. Okay. Haste. I'm gonna cast haste on Arlo.
Okay.
So, Arlo, you now have a +2 to your AC, an advantage to dexterity, and you gain an extra action on each of your turns. And that action can only be used to attack.
Yeah.
One weapon attack only. Dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. Yeah.
All right, and Arlo,
I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna point my my staff at him. I'm gonna hit him, and I'm just saying, take them down.
You feel your adrenaline just start pumping heavily, Arlo, as the rage fills your eyes, and it's your turn.
I'm gonna take the try and finish out the construct in front of me. And let's see, that would be 26 to hit.
That hits.
6 points of damage.
Okay.
And hit him again for 20.
That hits.
You rolling your D4?
Yes.
Okay.
It's easier. I actually grabbed the dice. I'm actually rolling the dice. 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Then you said I get a third hit.
Yep. Third attack.
Yeah. I don't even. Yeah, it's a 10.
So you bring out the blade, slashing into it. Pieces of wood and metal fall to the ground. He's looking pretty bad. And Grayson, you are up.
Is the gold one within 10 feet of me as well?
Yes.
Okay. And do one attack at the purple.
Okay.
That is 24 to hit.
Just hits.
For 13 damage.
All right. As the whip bursts out, it just shatters into 1,000 pieces, just explode across the room.
And I will go for the gold. That is a dirty 20
That hits.
for 14. I'm going to use my action surge and get another action. I'll attack twice. That's a dirty 20 for 14.
Okay.
My final is 17.
That hits.
Oh, okay. 9. 17 damage.
Okay.
And it's my turn.
All right. As you whip again over and over, trying to avoid Arlo, you just hear a heavy thud as it dents into the metal. Doom, doom, and it just echoes through the room. Zormir, you are up.
Fencing with this thing, desperately trying to land a hit. Gonna go in for another slash.
All right.
Finally, this better hit. 25.
Miss. No, it hits.
Alright, I'm going home.
Aren't you home? You are home.
That does hit.
Okay. That is 12 points of damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to cunningly disengage, backpedaling into Grayson.
Okay. It's going to charge forward at you and make its attack. First attack.
I duck out of the way and let it hit Grayson.
Misses. Second attack. Misses. Both 5s, by the way. Third attack. Misses with an improved number of a 6.
I like this.
You're doing a great job, DM.
There's other monsters.
For the record, I'm kind of glad he's missing.
Right?
Yeah.
Suddenly, a mimic appears.
Because he's pissed.
On that note, I need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw as you hear in a gas cloud fills the room.
19.
22.
Okay.
11.
9. Oh wait, what was that? Constitution? No, I get a bonus to that. 12. That was with advantage too. Yeesh.
Again, Arlo, you feel your muscles seize up, and you can't move. And everybody else saved.
Even I did at 12.
You did.
I guess. So
Just Just
Are
barely.
immune anyway.
No.
And it's going to attack you,
Oh no.
and it gets advantage, Arlo. So first is a hit. Second
Here comes the whammies.
is a hit. Third is a hit. Fourth is a hit. Fifth is a hit.
Even with the 20 AC?
Yeah.
Did you count the +2 to your AC for?
Yeah, that made it 20.
Oof.
That was the fifth was a hit, with actually 2 natural 20s.
Oh shit.
So
All right, I'm gonna head out.
let me take care of the first 4 hits here. Oops. So you take 27 points of bludgeoning damage
Those are all together.
for the first 4 hits, and then for the 5th hit, what do we got for a nat 20?
You have 2 nat 20s or 1 nat 20?
1 nat 20. The last one I rolled with advantage. I rolled 2 nat 20s.
Oh, okay.
So it for sure hit.
Double damage and make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw, Rob. On a failed save, you drop your weapon.
And you have disadvantage on that roll because of the paralysis.
But I also have advantage for the haste, so is it offset
You
it?
also have a -4 for
Yeah.
A lot
all
of
kinds
things.
of fucked up.
So it's a
Screw
straight
you.
it's a straight roll with a D4 roll.
I lost. Don't even have to roll
Okay.
4.
All right. So you take 3 more points of bludgeoning damage, and what's the effect that happens? Oh, you drop your weapon. So
He drops his weapon, yeah.
all of a sudden behind you, as your muscles are seized up, you just thwack, thwack, and you guys in the room, you just hear the sound of metal hitting metal, doom, 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 and then, and your sword goes flying across the room, and it is over by the bookshelf. And Blaylock, you are up.
All right.
Your
So
D6
I see.
has got 3 rounds left.
Yeah, and by the way, I need to take damage for that last one.
Yeah, 1 point of damage. And let's
Okay,
go ahead and do the one for
now
this one.
Yeah.
2 points of damage.
All right. So 3 and all. Okay. So what do I see from Arlo? Can I see him being paralyzed?
You wouldn't be able to tell.
So I mean, but is he like standing there? Did he like
Yeah,
fall
he's-
over?
He's standing there.
Oh, he's just standing there, looking really like looking.
He's kind of hunched over a little bit.
Okay, all right. He's not using that spell very well. I just cast out him. I'm going to remember that.
Of course you would.
Paralysis.
Oh,
Hmm?
hold on.
Uh-oh.
More damage?
Oh man.
Yeah, because all those hits that hit you were criticals.
Oh.
Because you're
'cause of
paralyzed.
paralyzed,
Any
yeah.
attack that hits a creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
F my life. Come on.
More crits.
4 more.
Okay, here comes the first one. Blood in the eyes. You are blinded until the end of your next turn.
Okay, so
Could be worse.
paralyzed and blinded.
Becoming Helen Keller.
You're not wearing leather or cloth armor, correct?
No.
Okay, that one doesn't.
Wait, so did he get advantage and a critical hit? Well, it doesn't matter if it's advantage and critical.
Doesn't matter. They're all critical hits.
Okay, make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, you are knocked prone.
and you get disadvantage on that.
Nope, but you have haste, which means
It's
you
straight
have
roll.
advantage. Ha ha!
Straight roll with a -4.
So you failed that.
11.
Okay. That doesn't count. You're not wearing leather. Okay.
What was that condition on that last one for the fail?
Blinded.
It was blinded until the end of his next turn.
And then what was the one you just did?
Prone.
Okay, so he's prone now too. Okay.
Yeah.
Taking a dirt nap.
Okay, so this is what, the third or the fourth one?
What's the third one?
Third one.
Just
Trying to help you, Rob.
just start
Fuck.
toggling on all the little switches for the
Wait a minute, wouldn't it have been the fourth one because you just did the one because the one was armor was leather.
That you just drew another card.
If it doesn't, I have to draw another card if it doesn't affect it.
Oh.
Okay, triple damage, and you have it has advantage on its next attack against Rob.
Okay, it does anyways. For the triple damage, just gonna roll the dice. You take 9 more points of damage.
These are ticklish.
And for the last one, you are off form. You have disadvantage on all melee attacks for 1d6 rounds.
For 4 rounds.
Okay, can we sum up the ailments of Arlo?
Arlo,
Weaponless,
Blinded,
prone,
weaponless,
blind.
blinded, prone,
yeah. So for the purpose
paralyzed.
of this combat, Arlo is incapacitated from the paralysis. He's paralyzed. He's blinded. He's prone, and he can't see.
That's it.
And 4 rounds. And what was that 4 rounds for that you just rolled for?
That was for the disadvantage on your attacks. So you have
And your weapon is now
across the room.
weaponless.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, I feel blessed.
God.
He was the one talking about it being a suicide mission.
Blaylock, you're up. Good thing you have a good hit point pool.
Right.
Oof. All right. If so, 10 feet would just be on the other side of Arlo, wouldn't it?
Yep, that'll put you right up next to creature.
No, I mean if I used Thunderwave and blew that creature away 10 feet, it wouldn't do a lick of good because it'd just be on the other side of him.
Well, it would push right into Arlo.
I would just push it. It wouldn't like flip over him.
No.
All right. And we've so always it's just that's the direct threat. Fine. Scorching ray on the spider creature.
Okay.
Gosh. 9 plus 1d4. 13.
That misses.
Okay, I'm gonna stare at it.
All right. Arlo, it's your turn. Roll a Constitution saving throw for the paralysis. All right.
25.
So you're no longer paralyzed.
Yay, me.
Grayson, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move 10 feet down.
Okay.
16
That hits.
for 12 damage.
All right.
Natural. Nope. That was an 18.
That hits.
15.
All right.
That's my turn.
Zormir.
Going to make another attempt. Getting tired from swinging at empty air. 20 dirty.
That hits.
Okay. It is 8 points.
All right.
Then, looking to unleash a little bit of extra frustration at this thing that I can't seem to knock to the ground, I'm going to unsheath the dagger from Venom Shrike's pommel,
Okay.
whatever you call it, and stab at it. That is 21.
That hits.
4. 1 point.
All right. And as you continue to duel with this construct, it's going to make its attacks against you. First one hits. Second one misses with a 2. Third one.
This is with a 2.
What's your AC?
2.
What's the roll? 17.
It does hit. It just hits. So the first damage is 8 points of piercing damage. And the second one is 7 points of piercing damage. And then the other creature. It's going to attack Arlo, who is prone. So it gets advantage on that attack, right?
Yeah, it's advantage on.
But they're not automatic crits, I don't think.
No.
All right, so the first one is a miss. Second one is a hit. Third one is a hit. Fourth one is a hit. Fifth one is a hit. So 4 of the damages. That's not bad.
I was gonna say, wait, you trying to get a calculator out?
Using the digital dice. 17 points of bludgeoning damage. As the arms again, while you're down on the ground, just sounds like somebody with a baseball bat beating a car. Blaylock, you take 5 points of damage from the bleeding as blood just continues to pour out of your face, and your turn.
Right. A couple options here. Yes. How does can I do a perception on old Arlo and how he's doing? He's not prone, right?
He's on the ground prone.
Okay,
So
he's
from
on
what
the
you
ground,
can, like, he shouldn't be on the ground. And you notice
Yeah.
he doesn't have his sword with him.
I can how far do I shove somebody? Oh, wait, you push it up to 10 feet away. Okay. I'd like to... We have constructs in the way on the left side of the wall. I'd like to be able to push that stinking construct, like, and just shove it, like, out of the way diagonally. But is that not going to be possible because there's crap in the way on the left side of the room?
I mean, you can charge forward and try a shove.
Yeah, but can I... Okay. Hammering
It's
horn.
occupied space.
Yeah, you'd have to shove to the side, which I believe we have some optional rules for side shoves.
Do we?
Yep.
Yeah. So immediately after I hit a creature with a melee, find the attack action. All right. Well, then I'll do that. I'm gonna run up to it, and I'm gonna hit it with my staff.
Okay.
Okay. And goodness, I don't think I've ever done that before. With my staff. Yeah. There it is. All right. Hitting it with my staff.
Okay.
That is a 20 minus the stupid thing. 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And for 9 points of damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to use hammering horns.
Yep.
Okay. To shove that creature.
Well, you run forward, you take the staff, and you just hear Leo "Wow!" as you slam it into, and you just hear a dunk, and as you do, the metal bends inside of the construct, and you hear the gears start grinding against the plate. And all of a sudden, it just explodes. And as it explodes, it just disintegrates into a dust in the air. There is nothing left of this creature.
Not even the gears?
Not even the gears.
Oh, no. Alright. Well, then, that's it. End of my turn.
Arlo, you are prone and you are blind.
Next.
He's gonna get up and hit me.
Well, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna use an action to stand up.
You don't use an action, you just stand up. It's half your movement.
Oh, 10-4. Yep. And I'm blinded, so I'm just gonna kind of like hold my hands out in fists and try to make sure that, trying to find something, because I don't know this thing's dead yet, so
Nope.
I'm just like, it looked like a beehive. It just attacked me. I'm just like going to start flailing away trying to find something to hit
Okay.
with an unarmed attack.
You don't make. Actually, roll. Make an attack roll.
One 17.
You make purchase. You hear, "Doom" coming from behind you. As you're turning toward the west, and the creature must be there in front of you as you've made purchase with your fist. Grayson, you're up.
How long was that blind for? I thought it was just to the end of his turn.
Well, that's the end of his turn, so his thing
Oh,
will be
goodness.
returned in his next action or his next turn. Okay, I'm gonna move one up from Zormir.
Okay.
All right, attacking twice on this little bastard. 18 to hit.
How much?
18.
No, it parries it and throws your whip out of the way.
Dirty 20. For 15 damage.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to dump my last two monster die. So that's another 7 damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Zormir, you see Grayson come up beside you, kind of nod at you, and then begin whipping into this creature, busting off pieces of wood and metal.
I'm gonna kind of look over in a mixture of thanks for the help, but also I got this. Taking out a swing at the rapier.
Obviously.
I had 20 dirty.
That hits.
Wait, Now with the distraction, I'm finally able to get the upper hand, and I'm no longer a weakling and get sneak attack. Whew, 3 6s in that one.
Nice.
33 points.
All right. As it turns its head to recognize Grayson, you thrust your rapier into its stomach area and start busting gears out, and then withdraw your rapier.
Oh. Actually, I'm gonna cunningly disengage back 10 feet.
Okay.
You asshole.
As it turns to attack Grayson.
I'm hurting.
First attack.
I got this.
What's your AC?
Gonna do defensive duelist, so 23.
Okay. That first one misses. Second one
19
misses.
for regular.
Third one misses. Blaylock, you are up, and let's roll that. I think this is
The last one.
last one.
Is this
Yep.
the last one?
2 points of bleeding damage.
I'm keeping track.
All right. What do I see with Arlo?
He's facing towards one of the constructs lined up against the wall, and he just punched it.
How does he look, though?
He looks pretty bad.
Okay. Is he still blinded, or is it? Or is
Till
he
the start of his
unblinded?
turn.
Start of his turn. This is probably not going to work out too well, but I don't know he's blinded. I'm going to run up to him, and then I'm going to just tell him hold still, and then I'm going to patch him up.
Okay.
Okay. So that is the healing kit. He spends up to half his or her hit dice.
Oh, you
for
no
each
no
hit.
no! You can't use patch up on someone else. That's for yourself.
What? I can't use it on him?
Nope.
I take my staff and I jam it into his side and I cast Healing Word.
Okay. How many charges?
That's why we said everybody needs their own.
I have one.
We're gonna use 3 charges of Healing Word on there. Yeah, that's so that's a 3rd level Healing Word. There. No, it's 4th level Healing Word. 44 plus 5. Oof, that's awful. 44. Yeah, you're getting that roll right there.
Okay. So how much
Alright,
is he?
you heal for 19. Wait, it's only 1 plus 5 for the Healing Word? It would be plus 5. Whatever. You heal for 19. Arlo.
Got it.
Okay. And that's the end of my turn. Bonus action was to change it over to the citrine and then jamming it into Arlo's side to heal him.
All right, Arlo, you are up, and you can see.
And I'm just like,
My smiling, bloody snout staring at you.
look at the construct, and then I look at Blaylock, and I could feel the warmth through my body, so I give him that nod as a thank you, and I'm looking for the next thing to kill, and so I'm going to go over to this next one.
Okay. The symbol on the floor lights up as you walk across it.
And I'm going to unarmed strike him.
Okay.
The
Disadvantage.
Yeah, you have disadvantage on all your attacks.
Oh. Okay, well then that one misses.
But he's still hasted though. Does that
Yeah.
hold on, I don't know if does haste do anything with that?
No, haste doesn't give you advantage.
I mean, there's just something. I'm sorry, Arlo.
It gives you extra attacks. It doesn't give you advantage.
And I failed that one too. Doing third one. That one's a natural 20, and then 11. So failed it.
You got one more round of disadvantage on you.
All right. Grayson, you are up.
Okay. 18 misses. Motherfuck. Alright. Since I'm only 5 feet away from him, I'm going to use unarmed. That is 24.
Okay.
Okay, what is it? Okay, so that's for 6 damage. I'm going to, which by the way takes my AC up to 21. I'm going to use bonus action to use a key point and do flurry of blows, which is another 2 unarmed. That is dirty 20 for 9 damage, and the second one, yeah, that misses. That's only a 10.
Okay. You start striking it, and Arlo and Zolamir, you just see a bunch of punches just keep going and connecting, and Grayson takes one jab, and right where Zoramir had thrusted the rapier, he bursts a fist through, grabs a bunch of the gearing and rips it out, and as he does, the construct shudders and falls down into a pile on the floor as the room once again glows in a light red hue but falls quiet.
I'll take those gears, if you don't mind, and any others you may find.
All yours.
How about we decide to rest for a little bit before you just decide to start picking shit up? We just got done with a fucking battle.
There's not going to be any more.
Is your name Zoramir?
Where did those things come from?
So many. I don't know. I was looking at the book over here, and all of a sudden there was a spider-like turret. Ah, the turret. Did you see what that turret could do? It was amazing.
Who stepped into the rune circle?
Oh, those don't do anything here. We stepped on the green one in the other room. It didn't do anything. What were you doing at the chest, though? They seemed to come out right as you were playing around over there.
I wasn't playing around with anything. I walked around this whole room without anything happening. You happened to step into the rune, and all of a sudden we're being attacked.
Between you and Blaylock, always touching something in a room with a construct. I'm gonna walk over and get my sword, my katana.
Okay.
Put it back in.
As you walk off the runes, as they fade again.
That they must work in tandem with the other. We should note that in case we see any others.
How about we just don't step in stuff like I told you in the other room?
Yes, but the other one yielded a key.
The one worked
And
out
this
very well
one
for us.
yielded attacks.
This is true, but
You win
it's
some, you
either
lose
a
some.
trap or it's a guard of something precious.
You notice it as Grayson, you notice that Arlo did cross it and nothing else activated or came out after you.
Yeah, because the other 3 are broken. I suggest we make camp here. Blaylock, maybe look at some of these books, maybe see what they were doing, Maybe we don't touch stuff until we figure out what they were doing. I think some time with some of these books might do you some good.
I would. We should rest first before we touch anything. As difficult as that may be, it would be prudent not to stimulate any more traps in this area.
I agree. And I'm kind of clutching my shoulder where I got slashed. I'm gonna walk over to all the crates that are piled up, grab one and start pushing it. Somebody help me. Let's push these in front of the alleys, the hallways. If we're gonna sleep here, give us a little bit of security.
That's what watch is for.
We've still got an attack.
Did you guys not see that spider? That thing was, dude. That thing hits a lot. Yeah, I do want to say, thanks, Blaylock, for pushing that right up there to me. Yeah,
I
worked out well.
You than me. You survived. I wouldn't have, but that little turret was something to behold. Did you see what it could do? It almost knocked me out.
Oh, I didn't see it. I felt it.
I could do these lovely traps, lovely contraptions
Wonder if
of
I could
death
make
and doom.
My turret do the same. That is a worthy endeavor. Leo.
Yep.
Do you think?
Why did you swing me? Do I look like something you bash against a rock?
It was a act of desperation, and it worked. No harm to the exterior of the staff.
Do you know how much time I spent making this, and you're gonna smack it against a rock?
Yes.
I think you disrespect my time and handiwork. I'm not sure if I want to help you anymore.
I do respect it.
I'm not sure I want to help you.
Did you see that turret?
What I saw reminded me of somebody taking an orc and shoving it up the rear end.
I'm sorry, Leo.
I don't want to talk to you right now.
And just he disappears from the top of the staff.
He's not very happy with me. Apparently, it was more worthwhile for you to die, Arlo, than me to use the staff in such a manner.
I'm sure he'll get over it eventually.
I hope so. He is quite the ally. Even if I am the only one that can hear him for now.
Well,
it was a good fight.
I'm gonna go up against those boxes over there and just kind of plop myself up to him or next to him. I can take a watch if need be.
I'll take the first one. I didn't take any damage this battle.
I'm gonna take the first hour and sharpen and hone my katana.
Okay, so you guys are taking and doing some other things before you rest. Then
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on the whip too.
All right.
Yeah. I suppose I'll work on the staff as well. Wait, do I still have that stupid D4?
Till after the long rest. Yeah. All right. So Arlo, you have it too. So Arlo, go ahead and attempt to hone the blade.
This is just straight up rolls, right?
Yep. Just straight up
just
roll.
20s. And that would be a 14.
All right. You try to hone the blade and make it better, but with what just happened and the sheer beating you just took, it's too hard to focus in. Grayson, you said you were working on yours.
19.
Is a success. Almost done with that part. And Blaylock, what are you doing?
I'm gonna continue working on the battery terminal, and 17. That's the one I've been working on.
Yep, I was just trying to find it. All right,
Yep.
that is a success. Zoramir.
I'm just leaning against the box, recuperating.
I'm over
Blank.
there dipping acid.
Blank look at on his face. All right. So Grayson, you're taking the first watch.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry.
All right. Go ahead and roll perception while everyone else falls asleep.
15.
Okay. You take solace in the peace of the night, or of the rest. You don't know if it's day or night. It's quiet. On occasion, you hear the soft trickle of stone falling down from the ceiling, and sand and dust falling in. But your watch passes peacefully. Who's got second watch?
Blaylock.
Blaylock, you taking second watch?
Blaylock.
Yeah, he's...
Oh, you guys got so lucky.
Did we?
16. That D4 was not still wasn't working against us by the 16.
So you... taking in everything you saw, this particular part of the wards is quite overwhelming for you. You fight yourself with excitement to look around the room and catalog everything, and collect pieces of gears and constructs and fill backpacks full of things. But you fight the urge to watch so that you can watch over your companions, that they have a peaceful night's peaceful rest. And it passes by, and time goes on. You wake everyone up as you prepare for your next journey. We'll do your guys' hit points here momentarily.
Yeah.
And that's going to be it. That's where we stop for tonight. Woo!
We lived.
You lived. You lived.
Woo!
One more week.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So, thank you all for attending tonight. We appreciate you stopping by. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to follow and subscribe. We'll be back here next week. And in the meantime, Monday to Monday, you can see what's happening on 70 Dungeons on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. At Drastic1 on Twitter. Until then, take care.
Peace out.
Yep.